Hey guys, thanks for tuning in this week to Mariel's Realistic Real Estate Advice. I'm Mariel with Fathom Realty. This week I'm going to be talking about what renting is not giving you and why it is not benefiting your future. I'm going to be talking about a lot of common topics that people give me and reasons why they're renting and not owning, and I'm going to tell you the reasons of why you should own your own property. Let's talk about assets. It's something that we all would like to accumulate over time. An asset is a value of ownership. Now, it could be your car, it could be a watch, it could be many different things, but a home can also be seen as an asset. Basically, it is something of value that you own that could be taken out for cash later, aka it could be liquidated. Now, I've had a lot of folks tell me, well, owning a home is like a money pit and I like to have liquidated assets ready at hand. Well, I hate to break your heart, but a home can be liquidated. And the reason why I say that is if you are in a tight bind and you are needing to get cash, two things that you can do. You can either sell your home and get the cash and get the difference of what you owed versus what you got when you sold the home. Or two, if you have enough equity in your home, you can do what's called a reverse mortgage. Now that's for another episode and you can talk to your lender about it, but it's a pretty awesome thing that a lot of older folks do later on after retirement. So a home is an asset that you can liquidate later if need be. Renting will never give you that opportunity, so it's something to keep in mind. All right, let's talk about rents. Now, this is, it can change. I don't know what it is in other cities, but I know in the Dallas-Fort Worth area where I live, historically, rent prices have gone up. And landlords and apartment complexes can do this because the housing supply is only at about a 2.5 to 3% home inventory, meaning we do not have enough homes for all the folks that are needing them. So they can take advantage, and year after year, you will see an uptick in price of what you're gonna be paying. So on a monthly mortgage, and I'm not talking about property taxes, but on your monthly mortgage, it is already at a fixed rate. So once your loan is secured and you have that interest rate, that payment is never going to change unless you refinance for a better interest rate. So instead of continuing to pay more and more in rent every single year, your mortgage payment is going to be stable through the lifetime of your loan. Now, if you're renting out an apartment, more than likely you're paying an astronomical amount for a fraction of the square footage that you could be paying for a home in your own space and not sharing walls, right? But if you are renting a house, and I know a lot of folks that have rented houses for years and they love this option. Sometimes if you're moving a lot, it makes a little bit more sense. But keep in mind when you're renting a home from someone that you could be owning your own home and paying so much less a month. And the reason why I say that is because whoever you're renting the house from, they have to pay the mortgage payment and then their insurance, the insurance on the house, and the property taxes, right? So they have to make that amount and then some to make it worth renting out the house for business purposes. So what you're paying is so much more higher than what you could be owning month to month on your own home. Okay, something else that people tell me all the time is that why they're renting and not owning is that they don't have enough for down payment. They don't have enough to pay the down payment and closing costs. It's just way too much money. Well, you need to find the right realtor, okay? Hello, I can help you with that. So something that you need to do some research on, if you really want to own a home and you just think financially it is just not possible for you, tons of cities and counties offer down payment assistance up to, right here in the DFW, I've heard up to $20,000. So you can use that as a down payment and or closing costs. So depending on where you live and where you want to own a home, do some research, reach out to a local realtor because you might be surprised at how much you can get in down payment assistance and finally become a homeowner. It's a lot more tangible than you think. Another excuse that I get about renting is that they don't want to deal with things breaking or issues about the house and that it's a money pit. Well, another thing that I'll tell you is that you need to find a realtor that is going to do one of two things. Either get the seller, when you're purchasing a house, to purchase a home warranty for you for at least the first year of owning the home, or they are going to offer that for you. I do that all the time. I don't mind doing it because owning a home can be stressful at times. And when one thing breaks, maybe another thing. But with home warranty, depending on the company that you choose and how much you want to spend a year, it's that safety net that you have, that if something does break down or something is not working, that you just call the home warranty. You pay a very small deductible. It could be as low as $25 up to $100. Someone comes out, a licensed professional will come to your home, look at the issue, fix the problem, and if they can't fix the problem, they will replace that item on their dime. So instead of being stressed out, a home doesn't have to be so stressful. It doesn't have to be a money pit. With home insurance, that really relieves a lot of stress for my clients and for myself as a homeowner, knowing that there are options out there that you don't have to call a licensed professional, pay hundreds and sometimes to thousands of dollars to replace something. So that should be another option that is on the table when thinking about purchasing a home. Last but not least, we all know this, when you own something, when you own a home, you are going to be able to personalize and customize however you'd like. With rentals, there's so much limitation and there's so many restrictions of what you can do, and your home should be your sanctuary. It should be a place that really reflects you as a person. And when you own something, you are allowed to do whatever that you'd like, right? So I think that is the last big point that I'm going to give you guys today. I hope that this is helpful. If you're struggling and you're kind of on the fence about buying versus renting, call me, let me know. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to pressure you in any way. It's a great way to talk things out to see if this would be a better option for you or not. Let me know. If you have any questions or comments, drop your comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If there's another topic that you'd like me to discuss, my information is on my profile. Reach out to me. I'd love to add it on the list. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.